All right, hey people, welcome back to my stream. We're gonna continue playing Starfield until 6:30. So we have 2 hours to play. Got it. Okay, sorry, I was playing the Armored Core 6 OST. I'm still thinking about that game. That game is really engaging. Meanwhile, let's see how far we can go. With borrowed wings. Wait, how do I toggle? Run. No, caps lock, caps lock. There you go. I want my character to chill out. You know, you don't have to keep running everywhere. If I have a bed, I'll probably sleep for an hour. Nice. So for an hour and I feel well rested. I wish that were like me. You know. Maybe sell some of these. Alcohol improves persuasion. Maybe there should be like a threshold before your character just fumbles everything. It's a ship. It's a ship. What they mean. Whose room is this? Amazing that you could actually steal the items, but you can't. Yeah, these are inaccessible, which kind of makes sense because it's someone else's weapon and someone else's bed. But the items they don't have the red thing that tells you that if you picked it up, it will be stealing. You know what I mean? Well, whatever. That's kind of annoying to have. Yeah, your room has 2 doors that open like that. That's kind of. This doesn't feel like someone's actual room, you know? Because it's kind of weird you have. You know what I mean? Not only that, you also kind of lose real estate from, like. I don't know. The design annoyed me, man. I thought this game went through sandification. What the hell is going on? Stylized. This is a well. Oh, someone has a gym. Yeah, it's someone's room. It's kind of weird you can get inside some people's room like this. That bothers me. And you can't pull the lot. They don't even have bat rooms. So it's like they don't have their own bat room. Where is the bat room here? They only have room. Look at this. Everyone has a room, but they don't have their own bat room. This is like a nice looking house, but they don't have nice looking, you know, place. But they don't have a bat room. This doesn't make sense. So they have like a closet. They have a meeting room. Fancy looking one at least. At this. I don't know how people can afford this. Unless the future is so resource abundant that these are just considered norm. But it looks fancy. You know what I mean? There's no bat room. What if I need where do people, you know, take a shower? Where do they go? Don't tell me everyone shares the same one. That's most likely the design. Everyone shares a fucking same bathroom. What the fuck? For a nice looking house. Club, whatever.
I am at your service, Captain.
Makes sense. It's kind of annoying me, honestly.
Take note.
There isn't even a
Everyone
bedroom or
knows
restroom
what's
in this building.
Yes,
What the?
even the kid.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there?
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Yes, you're right. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man.
Yo, fucking CEO.
Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is.
Where's
I'm a
the bathroom?
fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time.
I meet a lot of CEOs.
Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis,
size of 2.
leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits.
Our office.
For years,
Share co-working
I was
space.
captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted.
So can you build?
Onto something big here.
Can you build a restroom or a bathroom for every room? Because for a fancy-looking building.
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Goodbye.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well,
I'm told that when
an
I'm
explorer,
not here, I'm
like you.
distracted by what I might be
It's really good to have you with
Theological
us.
wind up crabbing. Or my personal favorite.
The second one was on Kazal. buried the
It
same
has
as the
been
one you
determined
found.
that for the long-term
But the
health of
first one,
relationship,
right under our
I'm
noses
better
for
off
years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits. Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Makes sense to me.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running
All right,
Constellation.
I think this is cool. I think we've seen
Focused,
enough.
Nonsense.
This is just a place.
Hey, have you been up to the eye
sit
recently?
here.
Huh.
It's
What?
I don't know how this place gets quiet or whatever. It's kind of weird.
Some people love that kind of
See
space.
that bread.
Pun intended.
No one's eating it. Sandwich. Sando.
Yes? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together. Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Wearing a light luxury getup.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you, Captain. Now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
I got lazy with building stuff like this.
The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types. A particularly prosperous. A planetary scan will reveal and while a scan may detect the blueprints you need to construct an. My primary function has been that is as capable. I believe Barrett would find. My methods of achieving my even if I wished it. I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous, despite several significant system replacements. Captain, I will proceed.
Hey, what is this? How do I even get here?
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Sure, go ahead. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened. By the time I was older, it's not that I did. Having been out there, I'm sorry if that doesn't. You mean apart from being the. Well, let's see. I pride myself with my and as far as planetary exploration is mine. That being said, before I graduated from school, I was We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But, and before you ask, no, I wasn't. The band
Oh,
never really
drummer.
went anywhere, of course, but I hope you got something out of that.
I guess we have to buy some drums.
So long.
Oh, they had the same haircut. I just realized. Oh well. It's nighttime. I like how you actually see Vasco go through the ship. How do I get up? How do I get up? I need to get up. Yo.
Citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard,
Space
honor,
Marines.
loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra. You look like you know how to handle yourself. Know how to fly. Vanguard might well have a place for you.
So when do I get the option? When do I get the option to do that?
Vanguard's open to everyone. UC born or otherwise.
So how do I get to do that? This game. Why can't I become like a space marine? Oh, maybe this is it.
Sarah, another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service. They should have covered this in your civic lessons.
Oh, this is Starship Troopers all over again, man.
United Colonies Volunteer Fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
I guess this is the equivalent of the Fighters Guild.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need her back after you wrap her in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you got any questions, I can get you sorted. The process starts with registration down in the orientation hall. Or did you have a question? Sure thing. What do you want to know? Just hop into the elevator. You want the button for Vanguard Orientation Hall. Register yourself at the terminals in the lobby and the exam system will get you to where you need to go. Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunted, or you might be called up to help the science division clean up some invasive species. And sometimes not every job's glamorous, wherever the use. For the exam, we'll be putting you through a combat flight. Let us see your piloting skill. For the probationary mission, though, the specifics of the mission vary by what's available at the time. At least, not all. More likely, you'll be making a drop-off to some UC citizens in an area that's outside normal naval patrol.
All right.
The exam's just a simulation. Now, for the probationary mission, we select those but I can't promise it'll be risk-free. Now, if that's a deal breaker, I won't. I'll keep an eye out for your. What can I do for you, applicant? Me? 6, 7 years now? Was a recon, but Vanguard's been meet new people, judge them on a series of diverse. MASS is short for military admin. From here, the 3 co-equal divisions of, be that through mutual defense, political. Now, serving any, understandable. Most people would prefer to earn their citizenship. Not something I'd ever choose for myself. Military used to have a pretty narrow view of where the best pilots came from. The creation of the Vanguard was an acknowledgement by the brass that maybe not all the galaxies. So it's the Vanguard's job to.
Alright, let's do our business.
Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't.
I like how
Come on, John. Let's hear it.
they thought
Before
about
you try
that
to convince her
dialogue.
to join the
Caution.
Marines.
It's a very
All
simple
right.
one, though.
Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. What? Nah. Sol system is as quiet as a coffin. It'll be fine.
That means it's not going to be fine.
I'm sure you two can handle it. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into it. Wouldn't be surprised if he found... It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there.
All right, let me do the exam. So much for being mission man. We got distracted with random things. Not again, I'm feeling sleepy. I barely started. I barely did anything in this game. I didn't feel like getting some rest. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. What? What? Did she just jump? The fuck? That's some jank.
This assignment isn't glamorous, but it sure beats patrols.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure
that explains
transport
why
of an entire
Earth's a
civilization
fucking
would
sad
demand a new kind of cooperation,
basically do.
a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
Pretty sure everything got fucking messed up. Everyone basically got reset. Even if they had like corporation shit going on with them.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Yo, is that an armored armored core?
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since. Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks.
Wait, this is the Mass Effect thing, you know?
To the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today,
No, I'm only thinking about the
Lyra
word husk.
remains a
Does it mean they
continuing
became
reminder to
like
the horrors of
zombie-like
unfettered
creatures?
war.
No comment? It's a mech. Mech warrior. It's space.
No one knows how they move between planets. I wonder if they can grav jump or something.
It's basically space. What do they call that in Fallout? Fuck.
Gave it over to these
Space version of that. The one in Fallout. You know what I'm talking about.
Executed after the war. Might have gotten off too lightly.
This is the new recruit area.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat
Best
to
thing they
all
could think of.
human-settled worlds.
What do we think
Terramorphs
about this
swept over the
creature
city,
that
seemingly
brings
out of
terror?
nowhere, on a scale never
And
before seen
it's
in
an
recorded
alien, so
history.
let's
Valiant
more.
efforts by the
Dad
UC
wanted me to
military
apply for the
slowed the
administration track
onslaught,
at school,
but the creatures proved
I'm going to be a
unstoppable.
xenobiologist.
Ultimately,
I like how she sat down.
made to destroy the
You can tell she's
Londinian
bored.
spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
You can tell she's super bored.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice.
Ranger. This is fucking Fallout all over again, bro.
In standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
Space Marines. I don't care anymore.
That both sides used against one another.
I don't care anymore about history, man. Wait. Where do I go to start my my exam? Fucking Space Marines.
I really hope this is just a phase.
I think this is part of the exam. You know, you go through this, learn the questions, learn history, and they're gonna ask you about stuff about it. That's what it's gonna do, right?
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating From their foundation, the United Colonies strove. It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188. It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colony. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC.
This is something for whatever, you know what I mean? You only gain citizenship through service.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready. Of course. You'll be running through a high-realism combat flight. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, you're required and your enlistment, but you're welcome to try as many times as you like. We'll only keep the highest score. While I can't answer that question directly, due to the solitary nature of our work, you're permitted, even encouraged. Vanguard assignments can often... It'd be bad for both. The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a class. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight. All right then.
Alright, let's see if we can goblin some stuff. Oh, okay, they have a toilet. How come this place has a toilet, but the, you know, there isn't like one in utility flight suit? Bro, what are you doing there?
We'll track your combat prowess. Just head in whenever you're ready.
Pleasant change of...
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Wait, I forgot how to use missiles and lasers. Binding. Fire weapon 1. G. Okay. Mouse 1, mouse 2.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Oh, this counts as XP. Nice.
Extermination controls active.
How do you change the
Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
Why don't you die?
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
Congratulations, Control Terminal.
Elevator exit. Oh, this might be fun. The space, the ship stuff might actually be fun. Oh, I enjoyed that. Cool. That got me awake.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Alright, I only have 1 hour to go. Gotta head out at 8. No, 6:30. Yeah, no, maybe I could end game at 7. Gonna end game at 7. Yeah, I could probably do that.
If you don't have official business, we ask you to make it up.
Oh, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam?
Bro, you're not
Did you
looking
have
at me.
some
What
questions
are you
you
looking
needed
at?
answered first?
Where are you looking? Are you kind of shy to look?
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. 2 traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels.
Wait, how the hell does he know that
Navy
stuff?
doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that waiver's some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. So, you ready? Fantastic.
I don't know. Let's see. This is the first. I don't know if this is gonna be the first playthrough, and when I see that, I'm not sure if I could have other playthroughs. But who knows? I might have other playthroughs. For now, I'm like, yeah, I'm just tagging along the first thing I see. I'll worry about that in the second playthrough when I have like an idea of everything, which is like what do I enjoy the best, you know. For now, I'm just tagging along with whatever I see. I'm pretty sure this is like the game's way of giving you a very safe answer as you start the game.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? and to uphold the values of the Vanguard. Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
I was not paying attention.
Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Alright, I actually want to go through this, like, I could, like, fast travel and all, but I want to experience the city. You know what I mean?
The office is getting moved to Gagarin.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Be right back.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
Out of control. Well, you know what they say.
My game doing the song and so on. Alright, let's leave. Where do we go? Oh, there we go.
Really? I guess my memory isn't what it used to be.
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
What did he mean by this? That's the big question.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for a
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Needed diplomatic visas since the colony war.
You should see some of the ships when you're down here. Like their owners thought decorating their ships with heat bleach nests would be a nice touch.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I believe this is my programming dictates. Constellation has seen to it that I possess a near encyclopedic. I have been programmed to comprehend my body is crafted from. Logically, I believe the correct answer to be the airplane. Illogically speaking, I am inclined. They make good case studies in how your species could have. I am looking at one. I hope that was a suitable response.
Right.
Constellation did not eat. This is a difficult. However, I find that the music of ancient Japan has a
Fucking weeb, man.
mathematical
This guy's a
sound.
weeb.
The same is true of the works. I have dedicated significant time to processing these compositions and understanding their structure. You are an exceptionally curious human. Constellation recovered me from an abandoned lunar robotics factory. I am told since then. Constellation is an exception. I am powered by Constellation. I am told I was it since then. That is correct. I am a first-generation Model A. Some data from my time on Earth's moon remains deep in my motherboard. Very little of what is in the Constellation named me after the Portuguese. Barrett tells me he was quite an accomplished explorer. I am in Constellation named Barrett tells me he was. Constellation is, you may ask me any. That is a difficult question. However, I will endeavor to provide a satisfactory answer. Lunar Robotics is their headquarters was once located on Earth. Today, Lunar Robotics product. It is impossible to read if you are asking for. Based on my understanding, it is impossible if you are. No, I was manufactured by a machine. However, I warned him that I would require an extra millisecond to apparently. I have only seen Barrett kill what you are suffering, Barrett tells me. Barrett has not shared many personal despite repeated attempts. My internal clock. I will await your next order here.
That was fun. Now what?
Liftoff looks good. All systems Stay in orbit or jump. Your call. Well, you didn't put us in your planet, so we must be in the right
Maintain your
place.
current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Racking station. This is Saturn. think everyone does this at one point. Everyone does this.
Setting down, everything in the green.
Captain, greetings.
Well, this is what happened to Earth. This magnetosphere is gone. Everything turned into a fucking desert. It's practically almost like doom. No, I expect like I wouldn't even see like the sky. I was expecting everything, or maybe because it's the sun. You know, you can see the sun from here, so it kind of looks like you don't see. It's kind of made like the sky. I don't know why. I'm not supposed to see something like clouds because the magnetosphere completely eliminated the atmosphere. Anyway, I doubt there's anything interesting here. I just wanted to check it out, see it for myself, but whatever.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Interesting. Can I manually go there? I want to see what it's from. Yes. It really does take a while. Is that a city? What is that? What's going on here? That seems like another location that I can check out. Let me check this out first. Wait, what's this?
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be... Talk to you later.
Wait, what is this place? How do I even get there? Is it something you can enter in first place? Oh, there you go. I don't know why the option didn't show up a while ago. No one's making sound. I tried to hail.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Oh shit. I don't like this. I don't like this end.
Greetings, Captain.
We're back to Fallout. What went here? Really? I'm pretty sure that Sushi's dead. What the hell happened here? What is this place? Computer doesn't work. Oxygen tank. What's going on here? fighting? What the hell is going on?
Don't leave any of that behind. Scavenging a supply yard is a bit low.
So they're both enemies. Both sides. Bastards.
One over here!
if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Already on it. What the hell is going on in this place? I don't understand a single thing.
Wonder where this will all lead. If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help. Time to go?
There's already someone here. Let me go to the other side first. I haven't even looted the other area yet. Kind of confused on the situation here. But I'm guessing there are two factions here that are both hostile to me, and they seem to be like scavengers. I have no idea what's going on here. It's funny how even in space, this shit's like, it's like your typical Fallout bullshit. I don't know why you decided to just chill out there, but okay. Oh, it's because I gave her stuff like, right. Alright, just remember, she can equip any stuff you give her. Typical Bethesda thing. I just remembered that's what they do. Well, she's not equipping the armors and spacesuit, so she doesn't care about that stuff. Fresh blood? What the hell?
Been a long time since dropping off a few choice items. I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
You'll carry my burdens or something?
Okay.
Didn't realize I accidentally got like stolen item. Whatever. It didn't bother me about it, so.
Set aside anything useful and just leave. The rest.
A little bit confused with the layout-ish. To worry. Guessing this is the security office. Kind of looks like it. Right. I'm actually using an axe. Oh, it's because she doesn't have bullets. Because I took it all away from her. And she decides axe is the best way to go. Kind of weird, the logic. Like, I know companions tend to have like infinite ammo for like their basic weapon, but I don't get why the logic for her is just to use the axe. But whatever. There's a bit less that we're talking about here. This is literally just Fallout in space, man. Even the space station looks so fucking dingy and dirty. Oh, cigarettes. Probably old. Shooting from.
This is badly weird.
I'm just going to the moon. This shit happens.
You've got nothing.
Is everyone dead? What the hell is going on in this place? It's important to have friends. I don't get it why like a space station like this is so dingy. Bothers the fuck out of me. It's like it never. It's like it always. Their level designers are so used to like. I'd expect like this place should be a little bit more cleaner, not like eventually like the same shit that Fallout goes through. You know what I mean?
Sidonia is an industrial town. I'll only carry the good stuff. Just kidding.
I guess you'll carry all my burn-ins.
Maybe another time.
Where's the terminal I saw earlier? I might be interested to check it out. Is that right? Oh no, this is science stuff. That's not my concern. $627. Did the game? What the fuck? Yeah, that was really kind of lag. Stall for a second. I can only play this game for 30 more minutes, and I have to leave. I have to prepare for like a reserve community meeting out tonight.
Find anything useful?
Still understand the story here. Doesn't matter, I guess, but it's like.
Well, hey there. Nice long rest, eh?
about these customization stuff for later on. It's not my current concern. I think that's it in this area. Or at least this entire place. So I don't see anyone else. What's that dude here? Don't remember killing this guy. I don't get how to use those digipix things. Guess this is the garbage compartment area thing. Yeah, this is. I think this is just like a random area where you find enemies. I don't get it. Maybe it is just like a random dungeon near the moon. So that looks like a ship. Maybe there's a way to get in. Check it out, I guess. I didn't notice that. Maybe it is something you can get inside. Maybe not.
Vanguard Moira? Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
It's almost daring the spacers to come after him. It's actually not a bad plan. Much better odds destroying one of their ships than fighting them all at once here.
Did they accidentally stumble on like a quest thing? What the fuck? What the hell? I'm kind of confused. So you were, I guess this is supposedly your first dungeon that you can get into, but I kind of stumbled upon it by accident because there really isn't like a reason for me to be here. Like I randomly found it, like heading to the moon, and there's like a quest related item. That was super weird, but okay, whatever. We're done here, I guess. Okay, fine. I think everyone here is dead.
Have anything valuable?
Picked it up just now. I think everything here is dead, and I'm meant to go out now. Yeah, I already cleared this part. Yeah, I think I'm done. Let's go. Nothing here for us anymore. Everything's dead. Weird space station, very close to them. Just like, well, this is supposed to be like a safe area. Like, I mean, star system.
Hello, Captain. Good day, Captain. Goodbye.
Vasco, why didn't you join us? Why didn't you join us? Why did you just chill out by the door? What the hell was that about? Can you blow up space stations? Actually.
Nice. Clean set there.
Hey, that was a random thing. I didn't even know there was a space station there. I was on my way to the moon, but... okay. Who's this guy?
Pleasant to see you.
Alright, starting out with combat. That's the way I like it.
I will assist you in combat.
Why did the weapon not float? There's no atmosphere here. Gravity shouldn't be strong enough to keep those weapons. I don't know. I don't get this.
Show yourself.
Oh, I want you to show yourself. Let me take care of you.
Stand down. Area secure.
Really?
Wonder where this will all lead. Let's see what you got.
I like how she also has like the can't carry anymore.
Bye for now.
Let's look for the robot. Oh man. Or we could just power through this one.
Been a long time since I've been to Mumbai. Yo. Where are you guys? Where are you guys at? Oh, there you go. Don't you die!
again. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
Yeah, I have a lot of junk. I need to sell it. You're right.
Scan the area.
How do you get up? Where are you? Come on. Oh shit, I didn't notice my HP. I didn't notice my HP. Ten minutes to go. You know what? Let's end it here. Considering that it takes a while to deal with this. Anyway, I don't know if I'm continuing later. It depends if I feel like going to sleep immediately or if I feel like playing after, like, we're getting back. The dinner starts at 8:30. It ends. It's gonna end at like 11-ish. 11. Maybe I'll just go to sleep so I could like play early tomorrow. I have a long weekend, so although Monday I kind of want to work, maybe just for in the morning or in the afternoon. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll continue this playthrough. I'm starting to get a hang of it. Yeah. So far it's okay. I have nothing much to say other than it's okay, but it's starting to pick up for me. But I wouldn't say it's like, you know, in that like wow Armored Core. You know, I kind of enjoy Armored Core level. You know. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys on the next stream. So yeah.